Hi, class of 2024. I know it feels like your freshman year is just getting underway, but we are already starting to talk about classes for next year. So are you ready to be a sophomore? Hi there. For those who don't know who I am Mrs. Teelander, one of the counselors at Woodstock North. I've included my email below in case you have any questions. The course selection process looks a little bit different this year because we're fully remote. The first step in this process is to watch this video. Write down any questions you have and prepare them. Make sure you ask your teachers and certainly ask your counselor. It'd be a good idea to watch this video with your parents, and if you want, watch it a second time. In the mail, you should have received a copy of your schedule, a course selection worksheet, and a list of courses available to sophomores. Then, as soon as you've kind of started deciding your courses, you're going to fill out the course selection form in the Student Services Canvas page. Go through your course selection form, review the courses available to you. Then you're going to meet with your counselor during PE during the week of November 10th through the 13th. During this time, we're going to finalize and submit the electronic form in Canvas. So let's review credits. Each semester, each class is worth 5 credits. So first semester English is worth 5 credits. Second semester is worth an additional 5. Each year-long class is worth 10 credits. At the end of your freshman year, you should earn 60 credits. You must have at least 45 credits to be a sophomore. 222 credits are required to graduate. Cum laude is an award that you can get at graduation. We like to review it every year so that if this is something that you want to achieve, you're planning accordingly. In order to get cum laude, you have to earn a 10-10 on the SAT. This is something you'll take your junior year. Participate in 2 sports, clubs, or activities. Complete 10 community service hours. Complete 260 credits. GPA of 3.0 or higher. No discipline. 95% attendance, and complete at least 2 AP or capstone classes. The 260 credits is important as you're planning your classes. If you decided to take study hall every semester throughout high school, you would earn 240 credits. So if you're hoping to be a cum laude graduate, then at some point in high school, you would either have to take a 0-hour class or take electives in place of your study halls. So just plan accordingly. So choosing your classes for your sophomore year. Most of the classes that you need to take are graduation requirements. Every sophomore will take English. You have 3 choices available to you: regular, honors, or AP seminar. Honors English for sophomores is similar to honors English in freshmen in that you are reviewing literary works, analyzing, and writing about them. In AP Seminar, this is also an honors level course. It is a college course, and you will be doing research, writing papers, and learning how to find valid resources. You will present your research and complete a research paper. For math, this is based on the sequence of courses that you're in your freshman year. So if you're in algebra your freshman year, then you'll take geometry as a sophomore. If you're in geometry as a freshman, then you'll take algebra 2 or algebra 2 honors as a sophomore. For science, most students will take chemistry as a sophomore. Your choices are chemistry, chemistry honors, or dual credit chemistry. If you're in geoscience, some students will elect to take biology. All sophomores must take world history, or if you choose, you can take AP European history in its place. Again, health is a requirement for sophomores. This is 1 semester. Often the other semester is driver's ed. Now, if you're already taking driver's ed as a freshman or privately or over the summer, then you would take PE in the place that you would take driver's ed. If you do decide to take driver's ed privately, we do need proof of that for graduation. This is just an example of the course selection form. It's similar to the one that was mailed home, but this is the one that you will submit electronically. And later in this presentation, I will go through on where to access that and how to fill it out. This is the list of courses available to sophomores. The one that was mailed home is probably yellow, but I just wanted to put it here so that you can reference it and then I can point out some really important things. So we're going to notice the difference on some things. A 5 on this form means a 1 semester course, and a 10 means a year long. So if you're looking at English, To the right of the sophomore English is listed a 10. That means that sophomore English is a year-long course. And when you fill out your course selection sheet, you will put it in both first semester and second semester. If you go further down to speech, speech is 5 credits, which means it's just 1 semester. And when you're filling out your sheet, you're just going to put it down in either of the semesters. We don't really choose what semester these courses are going to be. The computer will decide for you. Also, if there is a course that has a parentheses with a 5 at the end of it, like dual credit chemistry, this means this course is weighted on the 5-point scale. So this is like an honors course. What other options do you have? 0 period. This is a really popular choice. Take a look at the courses available to sophomores to see what 0 period courses there are. You do have to have your own transportation to take a 0 hour. We do not provide transportation to these classes. Certainly you can choose whether or not you want to have a study hall. You can only have 1 study hall per semester. It's really important to think about all the activities that you're involved with, your course load, time management, just balance, and making sure that you have adequate time to get your work done. So many of our students will choose a study hall. The couple things at the bottom, late arrival and your lunch, unfortunately, these are not things that you can choose at this point in time. So what's the difference between AP, honors, and dual credit? I'm going to take a second now to try to explain these in a little bit better detail. So AP is advanced placement. These are college level courses where there's an exam required at the end of the test, at the end of the course. Based on how well you do at the exam, this will determine if you're able to earn college credit. If you get a 3 or higher on the exam, every college in the state of Illinois, every public college, must give you college credit. Because AP is an international program, a national program, many colleges across the country have their own AP policies and will give you some sort of credit depending on how well you do on that AP exam. Because it's a college course, of course, there's increased homework, and all AP classes have that extra grade point and are on that 5-point scale. Honors courses also have that 5-point scale, have that extra grade point, and have increased homework. They just don't have the opportunity to earn college credit. Dual credit. Now we are offering more and more dual credit courses, and it's really important to kind of understand the difference and who is eligible to take those courses. Good news. Most every class is available to every student. Some of our dual credit courses require an entry-level test, such as a PSAT score or a placement test, but these are for any student who qualifies. They're not just for students who are thinking of going to MCC. A dual credit course is a course where a student is simultaneously earning high school credit and college credit at MCC. These credits do transfer to many other colleges. So again, it's not just for students who are thinking of going to MCC. Some of our dual credit classes have that extra grade point. Some do not. You just need to check the courses available sheet for more information. So some other things to consider as you're thinking about your electives. Most students have taken a year of a world language. We really encourage you to continue that second year of the world language and not take a year off in between those. Many colleges will want to see 2 years of a world language. So if you've started that and you're trying to get 2 years in, take that second year, your sophomore year. As I mentioned before, dual credit chemistry is a course available to our sophomores. This is a brand new course. Dual credit Spanish 3 is also a brand new course if a student is currently in Spanish 2 as a freshman. Dual credit music appreciation is one more new course that we're excited to run next year. If you are interested in AP Computer Science in the future, it is highly recommended that you take the PLTW Computer Science Engineering course. And then when you're thinking of your electives, get excited. Sophomore year, a lot of opportunities are now available to you that weren't last year as a freshman, or this year as a freshman, I should say. Take a look at all the music and art classes, many career and tech courses available to you from autos to child development. Take a look at those classes and sign up. So after you watch this video, hopefully now you have the tools to go and start working on that form. You can work on the course selection worksheet that you have at home, or you can jump right into the course selection form that you will turn in later and start filling that out. Again, November 10th through the 13th, you will meet with your counselor during your PE in a Google Meet. We can answer any questions that you have about your classes, electives. We're going to finalize your form and we're going to turn it in at that point in time. At this point, I'm going to click over to our Canvases page to show you where to access our course request information and how to fill out the course selection form. Okay, so this is the Student Services Canvas page, and you can find a lot of helpful information here. We're going to click on the course selection button right at the top. This is going to bring us to a page with some helpful information and reminders. There's a blank course selection worksheet if you want to write down your courses on that sheet. The curriculum guide is also linked here. One more time, I've linked the courses available to sophomores and the course selection form that we're going to turn in Canvas. Under this assignment, we give you some reminders about the requirements and what you need to do to turn in this form. So I'm going to click Load the course selection for sophomore year. And this is the course selection worksheet. I'm going to walk you through just some basic things that we'd like you to do. You don't have to submit this until after you meet with your counselor, but you are welcome to start filling this out. So I'm going to just start with my basic information. We ask that you fill out your ID, your date of birth, and your counselor. If you can't spell our name, that's okay. We have the little drop down right there. And as you fill out this, remember this is the first semester and this side is the second semester. For the English, math, science, and social studies courses, we've tried to make this easy for you by including the courses available right here in this drop down. So for English, you're going to select the arrow and select the course that you are choosing. I'm just going to pick this one, Sophomore English. Then you're going to choose a math course. And the course number and name auto-populate for you. Hopefully that makes it kind of easy. In science, then you're going to choose a science course. And then in social studies, same thing. Now you don't have to choose any of the courses that I'm selecting. This is just an example. Then in the next row, you're going to put in your health course. Okay, and health is 1 semester, so it is 5 credits. And I believe that is the code, but you would use the sheet to fill that out. And then if you were going to have driver's ed, I'm going to put in driver's ed as well. Okay. Now let's say I wanted to take health 0 hour. I would put health down here in the 0 hour section. And where health is, I'm going to put another elective. Okay, so let's just say I wanted to take foods 1 there. Okay. If you want to study hall, as I mentioned before, you can just type in the word study hall. There is not a course code for study hall. Okay. And as you can see, the computer is auto-populating here our courses so that we have a minimum number of 30 or a maximum of 40 per semester. Okay. So I could be done first semester really because I already have 30 credits. I'm going to add a full year elective. Let's say I was already in Spanish 1. So I'm going to pick Spanish 2. And remember, that is a year-long class, so I'd have to put it in both first and second semester. Okay. So this schedule could be complete. I would put in the course numbers as well. Then we ask that you scroll down and please put down alternate electives in order of preference. So whatever courses you would like to take, make sure that you put them in order of preference of what you would like. So if my preference was engineering, I'd put that first, art and design second, so on and so forth. And we're going to ask that you fill in all these electives. Oftentimes courses fill up or they don't fit with students' schedules. And it is much easier for us to go back to your course selection sheet and put in those classes that you selected rather than us picking a class for you. We never want to do that. When you are completely finished, there will be a blue button at the top right here that says submit. You can go ahead and hit submit when you're happy with your choices. And when we meet with you, when the counselors meet with you, we can pull up your course selection and make some revisions if necessary at that point in time. Thank you for taking the time today to watch this video. If you have any questions, feel free to call the counseling office. We'll be happy to help you.